everybody, welcome aboard. This is the SS Explorer Killington. I'm your skipper, Slado.
And I'm Sara.
My first mate, and we've got a fantastic half-hour show coming your way right here from Killington, Vermont, the biggest ski area east of the Mississippi River.
Yep, this ship has a lot of sailing to do during this show. We're coming off of MLK weekend here in Killington, and the skiing has just been absolutely fantastic. We're going to catch up with some of our great organizations here in Killington. We've got Vermont Adaptive Ski and Sports, and Jeff Alexander's going to give us a little rundown on what that program really does here in Vermont. It is a national program as well. Does awesome stuff for athletes with disabilities. So he's going to chat with us on a little bit of what they do for us in the area. We're also going to catch up with restaurant owner Nick Chiarella of Dominic's Pizzeria. He did an awesome casino benefit for Play for Your Freedom. It's all about the veterans, wounded inside and out. So we're going to catch up with David Leinhart, and he's going to tell us really what the program has to offer, because we forget, you know, you're abroad, you're serving our country, and you come home and you've got a lot of inner problems you're dealing with that you might not see. So we can keep that in mind. So we're going to catch up with them and see what they have to say.
Yeah, and we're also going to do two of our regular segments. One is called From the Vault. This week we're going to go back in time. I've got the keys, we're going to open it up. We're going to go way back and look at some vintage mogul skiing from right here at the Big K. We're also going to do a little piece here that we call What's Your Story? This week we will feature our friend Colleen Collard. You know, when you don't see Colleen out here on the slopes, where you can find her quite a bit, you can find her over down there at Charities behind the bar, so you can stop in and say hello to her there. She's going to tell us about one of her favorite Killington memories, and it involves the World Cup weekend. So I want to stay tuned for that.
Yep, we're also going to head on down the Killington Access Road to some of our favorite Apres spots. We're going to keep those a secret from you right now because we like to be a little elusive where we go, so you'll have to find us. But first, we're going to catch up with David Leinhart from the Play for Your Freedom program. Let's see what he has to say.
Play for Your Freedom was founded to raise awareness for soldiers coming back from war with wounds both seen and unseen. Play for Your Freedom uses fitness and peer-to-peer support to help soldiers transition from military life to civilian life. The time that we set aside here at our workshops is meant for the veterans to enjoy themselves, whether they're on the field with their brothers and sisters or cheering from the sidelines. There's a place and a purpose for everybody who chooses to attend one of our events. The atmosphere that we create is effective because we surround veterans who are attending our workshops with other veterans, healthy lifestyle choices, and an opportunity to give back to a community that they fought for.
1, 2, 3, yeah!
My name is Odessa Turner. I'm a 4th round drop choice pick out of Northwestern State, Louisiana. And I came to the Giants as a young person, and one of my dreams and one of my goals was actually to give back to the military. And this is my way of saying thanks, because I never did serve, but now I'm serving in a different capacity.
We don't allow public to attend our events strictly for the purposes of keeping the atmosphere therapeutic for the veterans. It's hard enough sometimes for a veteran to leave their space in that hospital and find a welcoming and trustworthy place somewhere else. So we've tried to create this atmosphere to make it welcoming and peaceful for veterans to come and attend our physical fitness workshops. Our workshops wouldn't be possible without our caring staff made up of local community members and veterans who have been through our workshops, come back to volunteer and help others who are standing where they once stood.
Started with this organization day one, and it's meant a lot to me. I know it's here to help the vets coming out of the hospital. I spent time in the hospital myself for my injuries, so this helps me as much as it does those guys. It gives me something to look forward to every month, get back around veterans with the camaraderie, which is definitely needed. I don't really have that on the outside, and I'm all about this organization and everything that it stands for.
I did a total of 22 years with the military, and to come out with my fellow veterans and play sports, such a huge morale booster for them. And a lot of veterans were athletes in high school and college before they entered military service. So it's a way of getting back together with them and doing sports and having a good time.
We have a football helmet for you. And these helmets come, the companies I get them from, they throw them in the garbage. So I go and pick them up a couple hundred at a time, strip all the logos off, sand them down, paint them, put them back together again, put our logo on it, and we hand one to every single veteran in our program. So these helmets are a reminder of our program that we're here for you, and the helmets themselves, I sand them down a little bit, but I don't take the scars off of them. That's part of our story. We don't get rid of that. We hang on to that because that's how we walk on, put one more foot forward, okay? That's what makes us beautiful and makes us all different. So they stay on there. So the warriors that wore those helmets, their stories are still on them and they're being passed on to you. I carry my bags with me. I've held my dead in my arms, but we're people, right? And if we put ourselves around other good people, good things can happen. And we use fitness and that peer-to-peer support to help build something inside of us nobody can take away from you. All right, it's not something money can buy, something anybody can hold on to. It's something that you work on. You make the choice to make yourself better, a little bit better today than it was yesterday. You have to make that choice. I will help you do that. Anybody wearing a lion on their shirt will help you do that, but you have to be willing to make the choice to come out and work with us and commit to this kind of program that we're doing.
1, 2, 3, together!
All right, thank you, David Lionheart, for a look at Play for Your Freedom. You know, I understand that Dominic at Dominic's Upscale Pizza Joint is maybe trying to start a chapter here right in Killington. So if you want more information, stop in Dominic's, maybe grab a piece of pie while you're there, and you can find out more.
Yep. Coming up next, we're going to catch up with Jeff Alexander from Vermont Adaptive Ski and Sports. He's going to give us a rundown on what that organization does here in the Killington area. So stay tuned for more Explore Killington after this.
Hi, I'm Chef Claude. My staff and I love to cook, and this is my invitation for you to come dine with us. Bon appetit.
Welcome to Base Camp Outfitters, your alpine touring and telemark specialty shop. For the past 30 years, our focus has been to offer the best product available to help give you a great mountain experience.
And if you're looking to save a buck, check out our bargain basement and consignment shop. Down here, there's always a great treasure at a great price.
Also, we now offer the largest telemark and alpine touring rental fleet in all of New England. And don't forget,
Base Camp is where all your mountain adventures begin.
Where's Mario?
What a day! Am I late?
When in Killington, Vermont, and you want some truly great pizza, Dominic's is where you want to be. We make our dough here in the restaurant every day. Every pizza is hand-tossed to order and topped with the freshest ingredients. You can taste the freshness.
Don't worry about it, guys. I got this one.
The Red Clover Inn and Restaurant is the intimate and sophisticated Vermont inn for romance and relaxation. There's exceptionally locally sourced dining that is elegant yet casual, complemented by creative cocktails and an international wine list. And with event facilities that can handle everything from romantic weddings and rehearsal dinners to secluded business retreats, you'll be sure to come away with memories that last a lifetime. Get away from it all at the Red Clover Inn and Restaurant, affordable elegance in the heart of the Killington Valley.
Welcome back to Explore Killington. I have caught up with what used to be Killington's events guru, Jeff Alexander, but now helps out with Vermont Adaptive Ski and Sports over at Pico. Tell us your new position.
My new position, it's a mouthful. It is the Director of Strategic Partnerships for Vermont Adaptive Ski and Sports.
And Vermont Adaptive is such a cool program here in Vermont, and it's a nationally based program as well.
We're statewide.
Statewide, but
Yes.
tell us about the program, because I'm sure a lot of people don't exactly know what it is.
Exactly. Well, we're a statewide program that offers outdoor play and indoor play for anyone, any athlete with any type of different ability. You know, we're at Pico. We have a facility in Sugarbush. We have a facility at Bolton Valley. We also have a facility up in Burlington on the waterfront. And so no matter what ability people have, we can serve them and get them out in the state to play. So no matter where you are, if you have a child with special needs or an adult with an amputee or autism or you name it, we'll get that person out and play and have fun just like we do on a daily basis.
And it's so cool. When I go skiing at Pico, it's so cool to see the adaptive program over there and to see people with disabilities learning how to use the skis and people helping out. It's such a cool community feel.
It is. It's awesome. And we're always looking for volunteers. VermontAdaptive.org. You can more than welcome to hit the website up. We have a bunch of great events coming up that we could use volunteers for, but we also need volunteers for our lessons. I mean, we're hiking, we're biking, we're kayaking. We have the only mountain bike program in the East Coast right now.
So cool.
Skiing and snowshoeing. We have a veterans program now up at Bolton Valley, free veterans program, so it's awesome. We've got a couple events coming up though. We have the USABA, which is the United States Association of Blind Athletes, Winter Carnival. It's at Pico. So we have a ton of athletes at Pico from the 8th to the 12th. It's a fabulous weekend in February. And then our major fundraiser is the Century Ride.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in June 23rd. And our partners with Long Trail Century Ride. And that's 20, 40, 60, 100-mile bike rides. Or we have a mountain bike portion here at Killington.
Oh, that's awesome. Is the mountain bike portion new?
Yes. Yeah, we unveiled it last year. And, and then everybody ends up at the brewery. I mean, we live music all day long. It's great.
Who doesn't love Long Trail Brewery?
Oh, it's fabulous.
Well, that's awesome. Jeff, thank you so much for talking to us about what the adaptive program is, because I know a lot of folks at home always question, always ask me what it is, so to give the rundown on it.
Oh, it's awesome.
Such a cool program.
It is. It's very empowering and it's rewarding, I have to say.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sitting down or standing up and talking to us about the adaptive program. We're going to catch up with Colleen Caller now. She's going to give us a rundown on what her story is.
She could pour a mean drink.
She can.
So I heard Team Canada was coming, and I thought, single girl that I am, thought, athletes, Team Canada, ooh, thinking hockey players, hopefully, maybe not hockey players, but was hoping for something. Get to Lookout, my whole house, we're looking for Team Canada. Where are these gorgeous guys that are gonna walk in, with their Canadian accents? Well, a bunch of guys came in, all wearing Canada gear, all older, not necessarily in their best conditions, and Team Canada came in, probably about 20 people deep, with an entourage behind them, of people that were Americans wearing Team Canada garb. So I actually sit there and I'm like, hey, so what's Team Canada? Oh, we're a drinking team. Understood. My house is a drinking team. We got this. So I start talking to him, and there's one particular guy that is getting a little frisky with me. He's got a bald head, wears a actual helmet, which was totally the reason he was so hot. Not. So he comes up to me and he's like, and he's talking to me, and I like to play personas sometimes when I'm at the bar. That day I was going to be a cop. I don't need to tell him what I do for real. And so I told that I had aviators on. I was hinting at the fact that I was a cop, and this one gentleman got a little frisky. So I chicken winged them and threw them against a wall. And in Lookout, right where the service station is, it's a rough wall. It's not necessarily a finished wall. And then he looks at me, starts running his mouth, and I'm like, oh. So I grabbed the permanent marker off the bar and I signed it right across from his face. It was like, Colleen. And he had to walk around the entire weekend with Colleen on his face. And I became instant friends because every single person at the bar cheered me on. And since then, I've become Killington's Barbie for Team Canada. It's been 4 years now, and I love those boys. They've become some of my best friends. They're amazing, and they just left last weekend, and that was my experience when I first met them. And from that, I've actually gotten 4 or 5 really good friendships. My friendship with Linda, like 4 or 5 people I met through this entire, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a friend, that's a girl, and like 3 or 4 other people I've become friends with through Team Canada.
Fun look at our friend Colleen Collard, who you can find, if not on the slopes down there, like you mentioned, at Charities. Thanks, Colleen, for sharing those World Cup memories with us. Well, I've got the keys to the vault. That's coming up a little bit later in the show. We're going to take a step back in time, look at some vintage mogul skiing. But before we get to that, what are we going to do?
Well, I'm thinking, looking behind us, the chair's looking a little empty. Last chair is on its way. And we're going to head on down to one of our favorite Apres spots. You're going to have to stay tuned for more Explore Killington to see where we end up. So we'll see you there.
This is the best farmers market in Vermont and possibly in New England, and you can find just about any food you're looking to eat here. Rutland is privileged to have one of the few 52-week-a-year markets, and it feeds an economy, not just the people.
The farmers market here is open every Saturday and every Wednesday. Wednesdays from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and Saturdays from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. And we'd really welcome everybody to come visit us.
Hello, and welcome to the Highline Lodge. I'm Kristen Anderson, owner and chef. We've just completed a facelift here and are currently open for ski season. Please come join us for Apres ski in our fireside lounge. Take the chill off and sample our crafted cocktails featuring local spirits while enjoying the magnificent views of Killington. Our vibrant and flavorful menu changes with the seasons and always features fresh local products. We would love to host your next event or family gathering at the Highline Lodge, located up the Killington Road.
When someone asks you, where are you from? Do you smile? Do you think of family and friends and neighbors? Do you describe honest, hardworking people who choose lifestyle first and then figure the rest out? Next time someone asks you, where are you from? Smile and tell them, I'm from Rutland. Help us spread the word. Tell us why you love the real Rutland County at realrutland.com.
Sarah, if you wanted to count the TVs on one hand alone, you couldn't do it. Two hands alone, you couldn't do it. You'd have to take your shoes and socks off, and you might get to 20, because that's about how many TVs they have at Moguls Sports Pub right here, midway on the Killington Road. It's on the left as you're coming down the road. You really can't miss it. Why do we love coming down here? Well, let's start with the 20 plus TVs, even in the bathroom, right? They've got an arcade downstairs. They got pool tables upstairs. The standalone dining room over yonder. I mean, what's there not to like about Moguls? Tell us more about it.
There is so much to like about Moguls. Like Slado said, there is a TV in every single corner. So with the Super Bowl coming up, this is the place you want to be to come watch Super Bowl Sunday. TVs, they are everywhere, and they've got surround sound. It is a great sports bar to come down to. So Sunday is the place you want to be here for football. Also, you can come in on Friday nights. They do a Total Request Live with DJ Dave. Come in, put your song request in, and he will play it for you. Saturday night, we've also got some great local bands that come in. We've got Supply and Demand. We've also got the Super Stash Brothers with Vince and Josh. Absolutely amazing bands. That's on Saturday night. I think I mentioned the $9.99 burger and a beer. That's every single day, so you can come down and get great draft selection with some great food. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, if you're up here midweek, we've got free pool. So I don't think you can really go wrong if you want to come to Moguls. It is the best bang for your buck. What's the slogan, Slado?
You want to stretch your dollar, you're going to come down here to Moguls, right? Where you can drink like a rat and your wallet stays fat.
I think that is totally it.
All right, well, I think we got to order up another round of long trails while we're here from our guy Cookie, the bartender tonight here on Thursdays when we tape our show. But while we are ordering up the next round of drinks, I want you guys to all kick back and check out From the Vault. It's our great series that we run here where we look back in time, all the exciting things that are happening in Killington from yesteryear. From the Vault is coming up next. Check it out.
Mogul skiing has been elected as a full medal sport at the 1992 Winter Games in France. Many team members have made their base here at Killington. Let's watch them in action. Great skiers. We wish them all luck at the 92 Winter Games.
from the vault is our favorite bartender behind us. We've got Cookie!
There he is.
And that was our way of getting him on camera because he likes to be elusive. But we love our Cookie, and I'm sure you guys will love him as well. He is always behind the bar here at Moguls, one of our favorite places to come and visit when we get done skiing and we come off the hill. It is basically one of your second, third lefts coming down the access road. You really can't miss it. You've got Jack the Smoker out front, cooking the best ribs on the mountain.
But hey, we gotta start wrapping up the show here, Explore Killington from Moguls, but we want to remind everyone to check out all the great programming on Channel 14, Killington Television, including not only our show, Explore Killington, but we want you to check out Killington Today. Now, it's hosted by Bettina. It's 7:30 every morning, live on weekends. It is a taped program, 7:30 to 9:30 during midweek. However, Sarah, they do update all the trail conditions, weather conditions, what lists are operating, which lists aren't operating. They're going to fill you in on all the great things that you need to know to have a successful and enjoyable day up here in Killington. So we encourage you to turn on that TV, make that pot of coffee. As you got it on in the background, you know, you're rolling, you got Bettina right there. She's going to tell you everything you need to know to have a lot of fun here while you're vacationing and staying with us in Killington, Vermont.
As you would say, to get all your 411 and the 4241, check out Killington Today.
Good one.
And
human.
That was good, right? And if you didn't get enough of Slado and I with Explore Killington, you can check us out on KillingtonTV.com or all those social media pages. We've got Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. So I know you all like to watch us, and we all love having you.
Yeah.
But with that, all good things must come to an end, and we must depart from the show.
So as always, we ask you to
be safe and be classy, Killington. Till next time.
It's 2 in the morning, and the bakers at Jones's Donuts are doing what they've done best for over 90 years. That's right, for over 90 years, Jones's hand makes donuts, pastries, cakes, turnovers, just about everything you need. Well, maybe not need, but want. You know you want one, maybe a dozen. How about tomorrow morning? Perfect. We'll see you there. Jones's Donuts, over 90 years of perfection on West Street in Rutland and open Wednesday through Sunday.
Hi, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Killington Motel. My wife Robin and I have been the proud innkeepers for over 10 years. We offer affordable, clean, comfortable accommodations and a wonderful breakfast to start your day. We are also home of Killington Coffee Roasters, where we roast and sell our single origin coffee. If you are looking for a bed and breakfast or a bag of freshly roasted coffee, stop by and say hi. We would love to see you. We are conveniently located between Pico and Killington.
Espresso bar, specialty cocktails, art gallery, and restaurant. Liquid Art is the place in Killington to get ready for your day and unwind when it's over. We invite you to enjoy work by local artists while dining on healthy fare, signature drinks, and specialty coffee in an atmosphere that is relaxed, cozy, and unlike anything else on the mountain. Stop in for open mic night, art jam, Sunday night supper, or try one of our raved about monthly wine dinners. Killington's Coffee House, where everything is a work of art. Liquid Art, the bright blue building 2 miles up the Killington Road.
Killington Sports is the first stop on the Killington Road and the last stop you'll have to make. You'll find the area's largest selection of goggles and helmets, clothing, accessories, tuning, and repairs. Best of all, you can get rentals and lift tickets here and go straight to the hill. They have great merchandise from brands like Patagonia, North Face, Obermeyer, Flylow, Dakine, Burton, and Under Armour, including the latest in lifestyle clothing from Kuhl and Purnell. Killington Sports, make it your first stop on the hill and get on the hill first.
Sal here from Moguls Sports Pub. You know, the only sports pub in Killington. Moguls offers free mini golf, air conditioning, 2 pool tables, dartboard, and TVs everywhere. Plus the best game room around. And if you're hungry, we offer wood-fired burgers, steaks, gyros, barbecue ribs, and of course, the best lobster deal in town. So just pop in at Moguls and say, Sal sent me. See you there.
At Northern Ski Works, we want you to have tons of fun on the snow. We'll get you on the right ski. We'll put you in the right boot. We'll get you outfitted in comfort and style. We'll get you adjusted and balanced. We'll get you finely tuned. We'll get you accessorized, and we'll outfit the kids. We'll keep you informed at northernski.com. We've got all the gear in here, so you'll have fun out there on the slopes. Northern Ski Works, conveniently located in Killington, Vermont.
Welcome back to Explore Killington. Slado and I have made our way down to the famous Lookout Bar and Grill. It is your first left as you come down the Killington Access Road right next to Basin Sports, so you cannot miss it. Look for that clock tower. It's an awesome place. It happens to be Thursday here, and we do Long Trail Specials, one of our sponsors for Explore Killington. And behind us on this iPad, you can see Long Trail Brewery has joined up with Ski Vermont, and they are giving away 5 ski packages, and that includes lodging for 2 and your ski tickets to any ski area in Vermont that participates with Ski Vermont. So I'm talking Killington, Pico, Okemo, Sugarbush, Mad River Glen, Jay Peak. I know I've missed a few. Bowling Valley, Bromley.
Sugarbush.
Sugarbush, I said Sugarbush.
You did?
Yeah, I got excited, but it was in there.
Okay.
It definitely was in there.
There's so many.
Make sure you're coming down to the Lookout Bar and Grill. Sign up to make sure you can get your ski trip. I think you can go online too. Maybe check it out. Long Trail Brewing Company. Look for Ski Vermont and Long Trail giving away a ski package.
That's right, and our friendly representatives, Kenny and Steve, are here this afternoon, Thursday, here at the Lookout. And in fact, they told me in the Winter Survival Pack, there's also applications or forms you can fill out to do it. So we've done it right here at the bar. It's so easy to do, and we're enjoying a couple beautiful libations. And we're waiting to enjoy these beautiful soups. Now, again, we're here at the Lookout, so we've got a little French onion soup. And we also have really one of my favorites here. It's the black and tan soup. It's been on the menu since they opened, the day they opened. This soup is one of the items that has continually been on the menu since day one. Why? Because it is delicious, and I'll tell you what.
Delicious.
After that first spoonful, you're gonna know what we're talking about.
The best part about that soup, though, is so they call that the black and tan soup. It's a mix of the black bean and the corn chowder. But if you don't want one or the other, you can get just the corn chowder or just the black bean or just a French onion. They also do a soup special every single day. So when you're cold out on the hill, because it was cold today and it's been cold, that's why we bundle up. Come down here, get yourself a hot soup, maybe a bowl of peanuts, a fresh Long Trail, and I don't think you could be any happier.
Hey, listen, well, we are going to have a couple warm spoonfuls of this to take the chill off after our great day up here in Killington, and we want you guys to kick back. Why? Because I got the keys to the vault. We're going to go back in time here, some special memories from Killington from the vault.
Mogul skiing has been elected as a full medal sport at the 1992 Winter Games in France. Many team members have made their base here at Killington. Let's watch them in action. great skiers. We wish them all luck at the 92 Winter Games.
All good things must come to an end, and we must wrap it up from the Lookout. We've had a great time here. Don't forget, come down here every single day. They've got great beer specials going on. If you want a free ride, you can call 422-LOOK. They're happy to come pick you up, get you home. They also do delivery, and they are open till midnight on Fridays. So if you're driving in late on Friday nights, you're dropping your skis off at the base and you want to come over and get a bite to eat, open till midnight.
And
don't forget, great bite to eat.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but don't forget, open at noon too. They're one of the few places here in Killington that will serve lunch. So, you know, a few weeks ago we mentioned this, and I said, oh, if you're, you know, just getting up to the hill late or something, and you want to get lunch and then go up to the hill, and you being the early bird that you are, said, you know what, I like to ski early in the morning. Now my day is done by noon. I'm going to come right down here at noon at the Lookout. They're going to provide a nice warm lunch for us, and of course here on Thursday is when again our Long Trail specials all day long. 550 Hibernators, 550 Long Trail Ales. Can't really beat that, can you?
Can't beat it at all.
And don't forget to catch our locally produced live TV program. It's called Killington Today, hosted by Bettina. Does a fantastic job. Now it's live every weekend, Sara, 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. It is a taped program midweek, but it has live updates for your weather, your ski conditions, all the lifts that are operating, which lodges are going to be fully open and stuff. It's full of information, stuff that you really need to know to have a great day here on the hill. It's called Killington Today, again, hosted by Bettina, 7:30 a.m. every morning right here at Channel 14 KTV.
And if you didn't catch enough of Slado and I, you can always look us up on KillingtonTV.com, or you can find us on those social media pages. We've got Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. So that being said, Slado, we must move along. Stay classy, Killington. Till next time. Thanks again.